waters of Superior and Michigan join Huron. Huron joins Erie. Erie joins Ontario. And finally, sifting through a fringe of islands, the waters of Ontario converge and enter the St. Lawrence River. Every September, by train and car and bus, Queen's students come to Kingston.
Enter the callow freshman with shining face and marveling eye and a keen surmise about the future. 4 years lie ahead, perhaps the most important of his life. Opportunity is all about him. It is his to select his destiny.
All right, so it starts at the height of the Cold War. The Americans were freaking out, totally paranoid that communism was taking over the world. They were convinced Russia and China had mastered the art of brainwashing. So the U.S. set up its own program called MK Ultra, and it was run by your boyfriends and girlfriends in the CIA.
Remember that every single man, woman, and child in the state of South Carolina awakens to a freer, safer world because of George Bush. I would remind people that every single morning we all awaken to a safer, freer world because of George Bush. And Nicole, I would remind you and the people of Florence that all of us awaken every single day to a freer, safer world because of George Bush.
That's pretty good. There you go.
To provide an objective record of a subject's behavior, she's filmed before treatment and again after treatment, and the two films placed side by side. Notice how the subject before treatment, in the picture on the right, holds onto the chair as she moves. Notice the difference in posture, the greater effort required to rise from the chair, the longer time needed to complete the simple task.
Well, here's the twist. The Canadian government paid for part of it. See, an American doctor recruited by the CIA did the experiments at McGill University in Montreal. He thought he could heal people with depression or schizophrenia by clearing their mind completely and filling it with healthy thought and behavior. Sounds nice, right?
Мы пионеры, юные ленинцы. По-ленински жить и трудиться – наша большая мечта.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Take, say, sports. That's another crucial example of the indoctrination system, in my view. For one thing, because it offers people something to pay attention to that's of no importance. That keeps them from worrying about, keeps them from worrying about things that matter to their lives that they might have some idea about doing something about.
Queen's College colors we are wearing once again, soiled as they are by the battle and the rain. Fight the night and victory to wipe away the stain, so boys go in and win.
I remember in high school already, I was pretty old, I suddenly asked myself at one point, why do I care if my high school team wins the football game? I mean, I don't know anybody on the team, you know. I mean, they have nothing to do with me. I mean, why am I cheering for my team? It doesn't make any sense, you know. But the point is, it does make sense. It's a way of building up irrational attitudes of submission to authority and, you know, group cohesion behind, you know, leadership elements. In fact, it's training in irrational jingoism.
You go to Frosh Week?
I did go to Frosh Week. A lot of shaving cream, a lot of alcohol at points, a lot of grass and mud. Over 4,000 tuition.
So you write the check for $4,000 and your son or daughter goes off, gets covered in shaving cream and drinks themselves sick.
Why haven't you learned anything?
Man, that school shit is a joke. The same people who control the school system control the prison system. And the whole social system, ever since slavery. You know what I'm saying?
I go to college and make it so cool. I live in a dorm and show up at the pool. I turn the right foot, just to build an impression. I black out thinking you won't get me ahead.